So my name is Donna, and I'm the owner and operator of Maker Street Studios. We are a content creation space located in Levittown, Pennsylvania. We have a podcasting suite with 3 interchangeable sets. We have a photography room ideal for headshots, as well as portraits and small product photography. And we also have a small group meeting space that can accommodate up to 30 people. Well, with my intro out of the way, let me tell you about what this podcast is going to be about. I hope to talk about topics relating to the benefits of podcasting for businesses, podcasting experience, and all around business talk. I will talk about my thoughts, my ideas about podcasting and the industry, and how it can really benefit you as a business owner, and the exposure that you can get and the visibility that you would get with podcasting and all the things that come with podcasting. And this is not just for businesses, although I said that. I think that anyone who wants to podcast can benefit from this. So lean in, listen, and enjoy the ride. So for my first topic of my first episode, I want to talk about the 5 benefits of podcasting for businesses. So before I get into the countdown of 5, let me start out by telling you briefly, just give you an idea as to why I wanted to talk about this particular topic. I saw an article recently that Netflix is eyeing video podcasting as they expand their reach beyond TV and film. So I thought to myself, this might be a good time to have a conversation to try and elicit the attention of business owners so that way you can see the opportunity. If you have not already launched into podcasting for your business, this could be a good time to think about doing this now. I just thought it was a great article, and it inspired me to want to have this conversation to business owners and individuals and entrepreneurs and anyone who wants to have a podcast and share their message to an audience that is out there waiting for them. So let's get into the 5 benefits of podcasting for businesses. Number 1, brand awareness. If you think about how you want your business or your brand visible to the world, what do? You advertise. You use marketing tools like ads on social media sites. You sign up for ads on Google Search and other sites where your audience is. Well, if you have not considered podcasting, now's the time to do so, because podcasting brings a lot of visibility to your business or brand. Your audience or your potential customers want to know who's behind the business. They want to know who you are. They want to connect with not just your product. They want to associate a person or a personality to a business. So podcasting is a great way to get this started. So it gives them that pseudo connection that they know you by you presenting yourself or having a podcast talking about the business or talking about things that's relating to you. I'm not saying that you need to put out a lot of personal information about who you are, but you can talk more directly to an audience or to your clients, potential clients, about your business and make them feel comfortable to want to either follow you or sign up for whatever your offerings are or to purchase your products. So think about podcasting when you think about brand awareness. So number 2, lead generation. Now, lead generation, this is sort of new to me. So because my business is new to me, so the idea of lead generation is new. I know what it is, but let me explain it to those who may not know what lead generation is. I'm going to read it from my notes right here because I had to look it up. I know, don't laugh. I had to look it up. Lead generation is the process of attracting potential customers or leads and nurturing them with valuable information to ultimately convert them to paying customers. So if someone sees your video podcast and you're talking about how great your product is or how wonderful your team is, because again, we're brand awareness, we want to make sure that, they want to see the human side of a business. So if they see you talking about your team, you're talking about your product, that creates a connection with your customer or the potential customer. And they may be more likely to sign up willingly for your email list. They may reach out to you directly, or they will join your memberships. Give people value. This could be insights. It could be a newsletter. It could be a free ebook. It could be something of value about your business. And these potential customers may also want to have a business relationship with you. Podcasting is one of the smoothest ways to get this process started. That's lead generation. Number 3, multi-channel content. The idea of multi-channel content is that you can take one of your video episodes that you've made about your business and you can have it transcribed, which means you can pull all the words that are spoken in your video, and that content can be used in a blog post, it could be used in a newsletter, or it even could be used for a magazine feature if a magazine feature is something that you're interested in. The idea of content repurposing is considered marketing gold because you can take one recording that you've done in one time slot in one space, and then you can share that across multiple mediums. Number 4, evergreen value. I really like this term because it describes the idea of things lasting a long time. So if your podcast shares timeless and valuable information, your existing or your future clients can find it today, tomorrow, next year, 4 years from now, or well into the future and still find value in it. This becomes part of your long-term impact. So think about that. When you create your podcasts, make sure that you share information that people will find valuable well into the future. There is one other thing I want to say about podcasting. When you're first starting out, don't be discouraged that no one sees your first, second, or third, or however long it takes for the momentum to ramp up. Just be consistent, because it takes just one episode to spark interest that leads people down a rabbit hole of your entire catalog. They will want to watch everything. They will go to your channel and then they will just start binge watching, which is what you want, because there is an economic benefit to podcasting. So you get the right number of viewers, you get the right number of views, and then you can start monetizing, which can supplement or add to your business. So keep that in mind. Evergreen value. Number 5, reinvigoration. This is a wonderful word. This is for those companies who have been around for a long time, but they've never stepped into the arena of podcasting. It's not too late. In fact, starting a podcast now can breathe new life into your business. This can open up opportunity for new audiences, for new collaborators, for new relationships. Don't let this time pass you. Now's the time to do it. So those are my 5. There's actually a 6th benefit, and I sort of alluded to it in benefit number 4, which was evergreen value. There's an economic value to podcasting, and that is monetization. You can actually bring additional income into your business just by podcasting. Yes, it does take some effort. Yes, it does take some commitment. Yes, it does take some time, but it is worth it. So if you create timeless, great content that people can find a lot of value in, they will watch. They will probably tell their neighbors. This platform that you choose to share your podcast on, their algorithms may also pick up your content because it seems to be applicable to today, current time, and then that will draw people to come watch your episodes. But this also means that you can then allow ads to be on your episodes, as well as you can probably create other business relationships that other businesses or other people have found would be a great connection to you and your business. And that's just monetization. This is just actually building out more relationships. So this additional benefit of monetization is a great one as well. With that said, let's do a quick recap of all 5, well, maybe 6 benefits of podcasting for businesses. Number 1 was brand awareness, and we think about that as increased visibility. Number 2 was lead generation. Giving value to people can actually attract them to your business. So these are leads. These are potential and future clients. Number 3 was multi-channel content, and that was content repurposing. And remember, that's marketing gold, because you actually can take one video episode and you can use it across all your different marketing mediums. And then number 5 was reinvigoration. And reinvigoration is aimed at the business owner who has been in business for a long time but have not started a podcast, but they could start a podcast to refresh their business and to gain new relationships. And then the bonus benefit was increased income, and that was monetizing on the platform where your video podcasts are being shared. So those were the benefits of podcasting for businesses. Now that we are at the end of this podcast, I want to say thank you again for stopping by my podcast. Thank you for sticking around this long and listening to me talk about the things that I wanted to share on the first episode. I really do appreciate it. If you are looking for a studio for your podcasting needs and you are not far from Levittown, Pennsylvania, check us out. Go to our website. Leave a message down below. We are here to have conversations with you about starting your podcast or continuing the podcast that you have already begun. We are happy to assist. And until next time, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and keep creating. Oh, one last thing. I know I talked about video podcasting, but I don't want to leave out audio podcasting, which is another form of getting your information out. It's another podcasting type, and it is less effort. You don't have to worry about doing your hair. You don't have to worry about makeup. You don't have to worry about facial expressions or whatever it is that may be happening in a video podcast, things that you need to prepare for. Audio podcasting is just as great, if not better. And I only say better because I listen to them as I am working. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but sometimes I do listen to them as I'm working. I listen to them as I'm doing things, mindless things like cleaning the house, or I'm working out when I can work out, or I'm just doing things where it doesn't require me to put a lot of thought elsewhere. So audio podcasts are great as well. So if you are not interested in doing a video podcast, consider an audio podcast. You can just talk about your product, talk about your ideas, talk about your plans, talk about your offers, talk about a lot of things where people will listen. Make it interesting, make it intriguing, because again, they're not watching you, they're listening to you. So you want to bring value to those podcasts as well. YouTube has a music service, and I think it's called YouTube Music, where they also have a podcast area and so this podcast will be available on YouTube Music, which is audio only. I could probably sign up for the different distributors. I call them distributors. I don't know if that's the right term, but these are the companies that allow you to sign up for their service, and then you upload one video, or I'm sorry, you upload your audio content file, and then it is distributed to multiple audio only platforms. And that's like Spotify or TuneIn or Apple Music, or the different services that play audio only. So don't feel like you need to create a video podcast, although video podcasts are great because that whole visual thing where people connect with you because they can see you or see your team or whatever they could see your offices, whatever it is that you wanted to express or show in your video podcast. But audio podcasts are also great. So that's another way of breaking into the podcasting arena. So I didn't want to end this episode without talking about audio podcasts. Thanks.